Stream. Good evening,
And
gamers.
yep, we're unmuted on my end too. Bada boom, bada bing.
But shit. Okay, I wasn't ready.
Who up destroy and they monster?
Who up destroying the guys?
Who up watching a 30-minute scene of a laser going through a wall?
I saw the Champions Festival cut of that movie recently, and they kept it. They kept that scene.
Select a monster.
It's really funny.
It's a shorter version of the movie, and they still kept it. Hi, Daily Ganymes. Mecha Ghidorah match. No, we gotta. Shit. Okay.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the only fair way to do it.
Select arena.
Hi April, thank you for coming by the stream. Let's do. We did Tokyo last time. Let's do Seattle.
Seattle is under attack.
Mecha King Ghidorah versus Mecha King Ghidorah. Monsters. Fight.
Oh, right. It's a nightmare. Oh, and of course, neither. The tails couldn't reach. Cool.
This is much more intense than the last one.
Yeah, we're not bantering right away.
We're very locked in. Oh
Oh,
god.
I guess that counts. Haha. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about it last stream, but I figured out how reactive works, so now I have a little PNG tuber.
Yeah, I saw that on the last stream. And I was like,
It was a lost cause.
Just hearing Ghidorah scream for 15 minutes.
Monsters. Fight.
Hey.
I didn't know that it's like an instant blast out of the sky. Whoop!
It's a really good move.
Yeah.
You know what?
Foot dive.
And this is the balanced version, right?
Yeah.
Like this is the version you said was was fixed.
They tweaked it. Yeah, they tweaked it to have a stronger focus on neutral game too. Hi Carla, thank you for coming by the stream. Ghidorah is in the top 10 rappers that Eminem is afraid to diss. So that reminds me, there is a it's a fun little concept album.
I know which.
It's
I
an
know,
MF
yeah.
Doom. Yeah, it's an MF Doom album where he's rapping as King Ghidorah the whole time.
I love that album
I think
because like you could tell like he was like an actual Godzilla fan because it samples like a bunch of the movies.
Yeah, MF Doom's great. As a clip of a friend of mine, Ash, who I do like sometimes podcasting stuff with, they They have the most inexplicable sentence I've ever heard. It's so funny because we were talking about music. And they said, I didn't know MF Doom made music. To which everyone else went, what do you think he did? And they went, I don't know.
All right, gamers, calm down. You can settle the Ganymede Camebus fight by watching the movie.
Blue.
Megalon versus
You wish there was a normal-sized G-Force soldier from Final Wars in the roster.
Monsters. Fight.
That, I mean, isn't that kind of a thing in like the Save the Earth files? Because there's that one video where it's like, oh, there's like this other game that like uses this engine, and it's like, I forget what it was. There's like, I think either Super Godzilla Gaming has a video on it, or someone else, or Dylan Rocket does. Where it's like some like street fighting game, like is just in the files.
Oh, I didn't mean to roar.
That's what you get for taunting.
You're right, they should kiss, I think. Not sure how that happened.
Is the Sonic Rumble stream today or tomorrow? It's tomorrow. If my power doesn't go out.
Oh yeah, has the snowstorm hit over there?
It hasn't. They're saying the bad stuff's gonna happen tonight. I know my mom did just call me and was like, I heard like 300,000 people in Texas don't have power right now. I'm like, well, I'm not one of them at the moment, so.
No jinxing.
This Taunson melee, yeah, it's just roaring.
Oh. The same thing happened again. The same dodge happened again.
It's so funny that
My toe.
I live in Texas too, the chat. That's I'm the ice is the main problem right now, just because it's like
Ow.
my toe, it hurts so bad. Like there's a huge patch of ice right outside my door. There's like my husband almost got in a car accident. It's a lot happened, so I keep doing that. Get double burnt.
Ow. I'm not putting on a good show for my subscribers. I gotta fix this.
So they need to make a mod so every time Megalon does that, it puts in the Dr. Doom foot dive sound.
My toe, my toe.
I said almost got into a car accident. Thankfully he's alright, but he did slide on ice for a solid bit with our dog in the car too. The dog apparently slept through the whole thing.
Yeah, step right into it again.
This is canon compliant behavior for Megalon.
Tra la 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 la. That's not canon. Megalon doesn't learn anything. Real Megalon would have stepped right into it.
We're back for more epic Jerry Riviera gameplay.
Oh yeah, for gamers who don't know, I'm player 2.
Yeah, I'm player 1 in this case. Destroying our monster so hard right now.
But I'm so destroying.
Versus mode.
Whoa.
You what?
Like, the polygons got real big.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
Select arena.
In a Monster Island yet? Let's put monsters on Monster Island that have no business being there.
You know, I mean, Mechagodzilla could be showing up to keep order.
When I was younger, I just assumed all these dudes lived on Monster Island together. I'm like, yeah, they're all somewhere.
Yeah, they just have like a G-force pilot staying there in the Mechagodzilla suit just so it's not weird. Holy shit.
God. I love the little foot stomp.
It's so good.
God. Mechagodzilla 2 is a very hefty boy.
I think he's like the final boss of the arcade mode.
Yeah, unless you're playing as him, then it's Mecha King Ghidorah. Come on, get greened.
Ow.
Whoop. I fucking Godzilla 1998 at that.
No, that's Orga. Tra-la-la-la. Trying to figure out what like the other combos, the other sides. Okay, that's the up.
Oh.
That's the anti-air. Okay.
Monsters. Fight.
Oh right, it's pitiful.
Yeah, can't reach me.
Can I? I can't. Sorry.
Hi, Shiny Beyblade. Thank you for coming by the stream. I have to be much more strategic against Mechagodzilla. Damn.
Oh, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Get away. I got stuck on the rock. It better throw me into the volcano, I think. Okay. Hitbox too tall. One of my favorite things about Save the Earth Melee is just Gigan's infinite teleport. Just to pop all around the map.
Oh, is it infinite there? I look
it uses the energy. It uses the energy, but you can like chain them together real fast and teleport all across the map.
I see.
I think we did it on the Wikizilla stream. We were just popping around. I kept being like, nope, I'm just going halfway across the map.
It's like a circus. It's intense. They're locked in.
Versus mode.
God.
Circus mode.
Circus mode.
Okay,
Select a monster.
okay. Doing my guy again. Jerry Riviera represent.
We gotta figure out how. The final fight's in Tokyo, right? I'm not crazy.
I believe so.
Okay.
Orga versus Godzilla 2000. Monsters. Fight.
I had a funny thought for a Wikizilla video a while back that got I think it got denied by everyone because they're like, this is gonna be too controversial. Either that or we just don't have all the context we need. My idea was to go through all the Godzilla movies and note when the Diet Building was destroyed, and then like just talk about that in relation to what politics were happening in Japan at the time.
I would have watched it.
Because I know there were a couple of like where like the production period of the movie aligned with like prime ministers resigning, which weirdly very common in Japan. There's much more resigns.
Some of them.
I don't know how they're political.
Some of them get resigned against their will.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he wasn't really in office at the time, was he? Holy shit! That's right. I forgot Orga did that.
Why is it so hard to find the 2000s Godzilla animated TV show? I can't find any episode. If only there was a way to watch cartoononline.tv.
If only there was an archive of sorts, you know?
Yeah.
It was like on an
some
org.
type of some type of organization that's an archive. I'm almost certain there's one there, I think.
Last I checked, the full series could be bought on DVD for $10. I don't know what the state of it is now. Hey. Ow.
Ooh. I was like, I'm gonna get. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get got. No, the final fight is on the alien map. The final fight is on the alien map.
In the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the building.
I was hoping you were gonna get hit by the second hitbox from the building. I was like, come on. Do you remember Orga's weird unlock condition from this game?
I don't. It was like hard mode, right?
It was after you played through with all the monsters, including Mechagodzilla after unlocking him. You had to run back through again with Godzilla 2000, and then the Rodan fight was replaced with Orga.
Huh. The good thing we got this GameCube memory card, so we don't have to.
Yeah. Because I think running back through with Mechagodzilla at the end of the game, it's what unlocks the mothership level. I'm trying to remember like all the specifics. I used to have this memorized. Got crazy reach.
Orga's normal. Tell me how that makes sense.
Whoa!
Tell me how that makes sense.
I didn't even know he had a drop kick. That's great.
Oh my god! He comes out frame one.
Quick question. What is the most embarrassing school memory you've had?
I poured a bottle of water on a kid's head once because I disagreed with him.
Versus mode.
When I was in elementary school, there was one day, I think it was like first grade. So like, this is not like a absurd time for this to happen. I was really fucking tired, and like my brain was on autopilot, and like my path was shortened by accident when I was going to the bathroom. Instead of walking up to the urinal, I walked up to the trash can in the bathroom and pissed.
Oh, I mean,
But I realized it right away, and I was like, oh fuck, and I was able to like abort the action and go to the urinal, but my friend was by the urinal too, and I was like, you won't fucking believe what I just did. And I told him, and then he snitched.
what a bitch. Oh my god.
Anguirus versus
Like, I don't think it's absurd for a first grader to do that. I think that's entirely understandable in my brain, that if something that happened, I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Sometimes the camera doesn't know what to do. Yeah, that was an exchange right there. Oh, that's a jump.
You knew what I was doing.
Oh yeah, okay, that's how that works. Yeah, sure.
Kaiju fan, that's really rough. I'm sorry. That's a really rough story. They didn't have to do you like that.
This swipe, this like air swipe, I think like no one has ever been hit by that. Unless it's also another Rodan. Oh. Tom and Jerry ass bit. When did this game come out? Like 2001, 2002?
Yeah, well, okay, so it would have been, because Against Mechagodzilla had just come out in Japan, so I think it's 2002. Yeah, because 2000 was 1998 in Japan, Megaguirus was 2000, GMK was 2001, Against Mechagodzilla was 2002, yes.
Oh, they didn't give you a victory animation.
monsters.
Yeah, sometimes you can get silly with it with Anguirus and the game doesn't know what to do. How did I take no damage from all of that?
It was a wind attack. It wasn't a real one. What would the story of this fight be? They're fighting over who gets to be Godzilla's real best friend.
I don't even think Rodan wants that. Rodan hates his ass so much.
Oh, I think I saw that same AMV Pulsar. Pulsar was talking about the Godzilla Unleashed all to blame AMV.
Purple Homer Simpson.
Purple Homer Simpson.
I was trying to figure out how to make Ghidorah purple in the files. I couldn't figure it out.
It's fucking tragic. I gotta win a match sometime.
You beat me with Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, true. He's purple for an amazing reason. It's true.
It's purple for purple reasons.
Select arena.
I
don't think we did Mothership last time.
Come on, down.
That's the most Kiryu coded song.
It's just been. Oh, invalid right. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ignore for this session.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Well, I don't have a floor on my end.
Monster.
It's fine.
Fight.
This is good and normal.
I see.
That was sick. Now, I have a question about how you always viewed this map. The buildings around it, like around the center stage that you have to break to get out.
Yeah, they're those are.
Did you view those?
Those are like stadium like seats.
Yeah, that's how I viewed them too. I think the Vortac are really fun, and I think they should get used again for a thing.
I always confused them with the key lock from like Destroy All Monsters.
Yeah, maybe they did want to use them, but with Toho you have to license that all individually.
Yeah, like King
Imagine
Ghidorah trademark and Mechagodzilla trademark.
Imagine they were like, oh, we want to use the aliens from Destroy All Monsters, like the title, and they're like, all right, you have to pay us a separate fee for that.
Okay, I think we'll just save the money there.
Why is the floor pure black? Because something happened.
Something
Something
happened.
occurred.
Ignore for this session.
Why is Homer Simpson purple for this session?
Glitch.
Ooh.
Teehee. Homer behind the slaughter.
Thanos.
Oh. It's okay, it's one less thing for the game to render. Uh-huh.
damn.
Thunk. Aha!
Ooh.
Why am I aiming up? Why am I aiming up? Aha! There.
Whoa. This feels much more intense than last time we played.
Yeah, these
Like,
are
we were very...
these are characters on like the same tier.
The ducking animation is really good. He has Mechagodzilla 2's roaring animation.
They spared no expense.
Fight.
Ooh. Ooh.
Lock the fuck in.
I'm remembering you did a MagFest video about like where you mentioned that there was a Melee tournament, but it was a Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee tournament, and you were
Yeah.
confused. And I think I figured out what the appeal is.
Well, granted, this is after balance patches. And also, it is also a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, MF Mark. I also played this a lot growing up. I think Melee, both Melees on GameCube are top tier GameCube games. I think.
I know your tricks. You wascally wabbit.
You literally have like a sliver of health left.
Oh!
Oh, that was so close.
The fucking thunk. Oh yeah, Squid, you should go to MagFest if you are interested in video game and other
I
such
should, and
activity.
And it's in Baltimore, so and like that's an excuse to see my parents.
Right.
I know, like once when I was younger, I was like in in like an area surrounding MagFest, just happening to hang out with a friend while the convention was going down, and it's like locked into my brain. There was like a woman with a Shadow the Hedgehog logo tattoo on her boob, and I was like, this memory is locked in my brain forever.
Monster.
That rules, actually.
And this was like 2010, so this was like not in like critical reevaluation time for it. It was like, it was still,
Arena.
That's how
It
you.
was
That's how you
still
know
a-
they're a real one. Shooting
Where
for,
haven't we? We haven't gone to
shooting for
London yet.
Sonic, even during its darkest hour.
Godzilla 90 versus Destroyer.
Imagine Squid making a vlog on MagFest. If I start doing con circuit stuff, I probably will. Makes
The
makes it
champion's
easier to
me.
use. Oh crap! This is the literal fight we did last time.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I think we also did that in London.
On London,
too.
yeah. Sorry, the dementia's setting in early.
We'll have more options when the next patch of Save the Earth Melee comes out, and I get to play as Zilla finally.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've been wanting him playable for so long.
Holy shit, I jumped over that.
Important question: was the woman a Latina? I don't know. You can't tell sometimes.
Which monsters from the public domain would make a good kaiju? I don't know, the leech creatures?
Cthulhu. Like most of HP Lovecraft's work, but you gotta contend with the way HP Lovecraft is.
Well, many have been able to, you know? Just,
Yeah.
just don't say the name of some of his creatures.
Yes, everyone should watch the H Bomber Guy video on HP Lovecraft. It's a good one.
How am I so bad at video games?
Maybe it's just that it's like freezing cold where I'm at, and it's like, and it's only 60 degrees in my house, so I'm in survival mode. That's the only reason.
You're fighting for your life. I'm comfortable.
King Kong going into public domain in 3 years. Hell yeah.
Straight destroying it, and by it, let's just say, all monsters. Haha.
Now, if when Kong goes in the public domain, do you think that will kill the monster first?
No, because that they still have, like, their own Kong. Their own legally distinct Kong with a design that'll last until however long that copyright takes to expire.
I know that. I'm trying to think of like what companies are 100% gonna do a Kong movie.
Like, okay, the next 10 years of, like, copyright-free day, of public domain day, are gonna be fucking great. Because, like, the shit that everyone cares about started coming out in the last 100 years. Like, the stuff that people actually still talk about is still coming, was made within someone's lifespan, you know?
Yeah.
So it's an excuse to, I don't know, make a Godzilla fan film that's like a thing. It could also suck, but like, ideally, in a creative world, stuff would be allowed to be on the table that's good. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to live.
My current insane thought is that I think all of Ray Bradbury's work should be in the public domain already.
When did he die? It's like
I think he's got like,
It's like
Yeah, I
70
think he-
years after the author's death, right?
yeah, I think he's got like a good like hand, because also like for some of the work, it's like I think some of it's got like a good like 10 or 15 years on it still. But I'm like, I also think, I think it's insane that like, I was like, oh, I would love to do like a reading of the Foghorn for the Wikizilla Crew channel because like that's a story that's really like important to Godzilla's history that probably a lot of people haven't read.
That's right.
And
He wrote the Beast of 20,000 Fathoms thing.
yeah, and like there's a lot of things specific in the Foghorn, like in terms of theming, that is like you look at like Tomoyuki Tanaka's write-ups on Godzilla and stuff, and like ideas of like story stuff of like how he thinks of Godzilla, and it's like there's a lot of the Foghorn in here. Because the Foghorn is about a dinosaur that keeps visiting a lighthouse because the Foghorn sounds like a roar of its species. So it's like a lonely giant essentially. Um,
Aw.
and then you read like Tomoyuki Tanaka's, I forget which Godzilla write-up it was, but it was like it was a specific one about like how that test blast that awoken Godzilla actually also incinerated a bunch of other members of its family it was around. So like it's like this similar theming in there, even though a lot of that theming is absent from 20,000 Fathoms, it still made its way to Godzilla. But then I was like, I looked it up, like, is this copywritten? And it's like, it is. And I'm like, that's stupid.
Oh my god. Gigan, help!
There's a Pokemon episode that adapts the Foghorn, which I think
Yeah,
is
that's
really
the one with
funny.
like the really. That's the one with the really large Dragonite.
Yeah. I think that's a really funny, like, if we ever get around to doing the Godzilla and Pokemon video for Wikizilla, which has been on the table for several years, that's gonna be, like, one we have to talk about.
Weren't the Did You Know Gaming people involved at some point?
Yeah, a very long time ago. I have no idea if that's something they still want to do. There was, like, another
We could hit 'em up
Pokemon
again.
YouTuber also. Yeah, I mean, we could just cold call them. I know I've been talking because they have the Godzilla RPG coming out. IDW is releasing, so I was like, we should cold call them to get an early copy to promote the Kickstarter.
Have I unlocked a zone fighter yet? I have bad news.
Isn't in the Unleashed overhaul? Isn't that one of the skins for Jet Jaguar?
I believe so. I know Ultraman is one, but like, come on, that's the obvious one.
Yeah, there's a Godzilla TTRPG coming out, so I don't know the specifics of it because the Kickstarter hasn't launched yet, but they've put out some like the box art and stuff like that. It's a tabletop game. It's not a video game though.
Fuck
But
my stupid
tabletop
Chud
games are
life.
fun. Tabletop games are fun. It just requires you to be with like a bunch of other people who want to play it, which is easier for some people than others.
You're 84 cents short for the Gigabash Goji DLC. Yo, sick Godzilla 84 reference. I'm fucked.
Enter my ass into the G-Fest Destroy All Monsters tournament.
My problem is that I'm very predictable. The Warhammer people are involved with the maybe. It's a big maybe that they might be involved.
And TTRPG can mean so many things. It can mean like strategy game. It could mean like role-playing game specifically. I know from the box art, I assume it's going to be linked to the current comic stuff going on. The main book, Starship Godzilla, and Into the Dead Zone. I was trying to remember the name of the other one.
Squid, can we bring back purple posting?
Select
Purple Homer Simpson.
Purple. Oh, remember, don't pick those. Remember.
This one is fine.
Okay.
Rodan
Oh,
versus
what is this?
Into the Void. It's a test stage.
Oh. So like, oh, I guess there is still a barrier.
This is the final destination of the game.
I see. Hi.
My favorite thing is that the this little hill is like the exact hill that gets used for Alcatraz in Save the Earth.
I can kind of see it.
When are we gonna get an official remaster of the 3 Godzilla Pipework games?
I
feel like
will
someone-
they get the stick
someone
out of their
else-
ass?
I think someone else has the license to Godzilla right now.
It's unless stated otherwise, assume it's Bandai Namco. Because they like to sit on IPs, you know.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you go to Detroit, it looks exactly like this. It's true.
I keep thinking that I will like win that exchange.
Nah, dude, it's Godzilla. Ah. Purple.
Purple. Never. Godzilla Unleashed is never coming out with a remaster. It's cursed. It has Varan in it. It's a shame. I do like Varan as a monster, even if his appearances have been questionable.
Gwen brings up a good point. Nobody who works at Pipeworks currently worked on who worked on those games is still working there. So like, if they released a new one, if they released a remaster, it would probably be like the Star Wars Battlefront remasters from a couple years ago, where they suck.
Catch this footwork.
Most impressive.
Damn. Speaking of remasters, I do need to buy Yakuza 3 before it gets delisted.
Oh shit, I should too. The original.
Because Kiwami 3 is
monsters.
looking questionable.
It's looking to be a bit of a burning of the Library of Alexandria, so to speak.
I say this knowing that Zero, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 are really good. So, like, you know, I could be wrong. It just there's not a whole lot that's inspiring confidence.
Like usual, it's the business side of Sega that's kind of ruining things.
It's
The day they decide to
Yeah.
go after Sonic fan games is going to be like 9/11.
I don't think they're gonna do it because I think they know, like, because all their choices they make, it's so like empowering, like fandom stuff, in that they know that like a lot of their goodwill is just by the fact that they've been cool with fans for a really long time.
Well, clearly,
Like,
the reason why they're delisting Yakuza 3 is because they know they can get away with it. So who's to say they won't try the same thing with a Sonic game or two?
Yeah. Well, they did it with Unleashed.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did it with
they-
Generations. They delisted the old version for Shadow Gens.
Yeah, they did a weird thing though, because they knew they like specifically addressed it because people were like, "Hey, but like there's a lot of mods that are specific to this."
And they're like,
They
yeah,
did it in a way
in
that
in
you
a bundle,
can buy
right?
it in a you can buy it in a different way. Which, like, if that's the only game you don't have, you just pay a flat price for that bundle. But the joke people were making, like, this is how they finally trick people into buying Sonic 4.
Yeah, because it's part of the bundle. Teehee.
But even then, if that's like the only one you didn't have, and like that and Sonic 4, I think Sonic 4 is like $8. Right, so it's whatever.
Small price to pay for Rouge the Bat mods.
God. I did it again. Hi, Ring Copper. Thank you for coming by the stream. Oh, well, I'm dead. Nope.
Oh!
Oosh. I got really lucky. I got really lucky right at the end.
Okay, third round.
Monsters. Fight.
The price we pay for Rouge the Bouge. Ah. Tell me how that makes sense. What just happened there?
Yes! Honestly, you play like a bit. You kind of played like a bitch with Rodan. It's in character. Rodan either gets like knocked the fuck out immediately, or he's like picking off from afar. Into the stadium, please! Damn.
That's the name of the game. Probably could have dodged that.
Good. I like that.
Whatever noise they went with for the beam sound effect is it's fitting, I would say. I think about
Yeah.
it. It's probably like a remixed breathing in noise.
Like, I know, like, that was always a thing I felt was missing when I watched, like, the Godzilla toy fan films growing up. When they did, like, the beam attack, I was like, just the movement of, like, kind of, like, rearing back before doing it.
Yeah, it's very Pipeworks. Who added me? Oh, my brother.
I wonder why they gave Rodan 1956 an X rating in Britain. I think they gave it to Godzilla also.
Yeah, they were kind of you know.
I mean, there was a period of time I don't think Texas Chainsaw was allowed to be released there.
Arena.
Well, that was like after the whole. No, you're right. It's that was during the Video Nasties era.
Yeah.
1/4 ounce of blood, and you can't release your movie here. I'm sorry.
No, but I know the funny thing is they went in to like recut it for Britain. Like specifically a censor went in to recut it to like remove all instances of blood, and then
they couldn't
realized
find any because there's no blood in that movie.
Yeah, there's no blood in Texas Chainsaw.
A lot of implied
Despite that,
blood.
Like, the funny thing is that like the Texas Chainsaw movies get like progressively gorier and worse.
And worse.
But like,
Boom.
the first one is undoubtedly the most like disgusting one to watch. But
It
also
feels
the
like a
best
snuff
movie.
film. Like it's such a unique feeling for a movie, and very few manage that, and I respect it a lot. Feels like you're stumbling upon someone's creepy home movie. It's one of those like horror movies that's better on VHS because it just feels like nastier.
Yeah. I do like Texas Chainsaw 2 a whole lot. Though,
I do
but
like
it's
that
like an
one.
entirely different. It's like an entirely different movie.
Yeah, it's definitely going for something different.
I'm hoping the prequel that got made eventually gets released.
Oh, is it another tax write-off situation?
No. So.
Oh, you mean the one with a chop top?
Yeah, like Toby Hooper's son,
Right.
I think, question mark, did a movie, and like the negatives got found at some point too.
The negatives. Okay, I thought it was filmed
Yeah.
on like VHS camera.
No, like the footage was like found and stuff, but it was like the unedited footage, and I know he's been working on it for some time. I know he did a Kickstarter that did not meet its goal, but I think now would.
Now that there are more eyes on it, maybe, but also like
Yeah.
that's at what point do you just not release what you have? That thing's been in production for like 20 years.
Yeah. Because I know it was like someone like bought the tape and like bought like a box of tapes and it was in it and they like released like some pictures from it. And then like Toby Hooper's son basically said like, if it gets leaked, I'm just not going to release the movie. And I'm like, okay, what are we
Okay.
doing?
Monsters. Fight.
It's like how that...
I'll make my own chop top movie with blackjack and hookers.
Matter of fact, forget the movie.
I'll make my own movie. Godzilla's gonna be in it.
So my opinion is, I think 1 and 2, I think I like equally, because people are like now ranking them in chat. 3, I just don't think there's a lot special about 3. Despite that, there's like a couple interesting scenes on it to the point that like I think they're interesting enough that I did write like a paper where I talked about them.
That's the one that's
And-
like, that's the one that got butchered by like the censors, right?
Yeah. The scene specifically I was talking about in my paper that I thought was really, because it was like Frankenstein was like the main text we were talking about, and like the question was posed like, is evil like inherent or is evil like a taught trait? And I talk about a scene in Texas Chainsaw 3 where Leatherface is using a speaking spell and there's a picture of a clown on it, and he keeps typing food.
Food.
Which is like, in like the context of the scene, it's like
What
it's
what
kind of
happened
playing-
there? What happened there? Explain to me. Explain to me what happened there.
You'll see.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
get you
Haha.
again. But like, I think it's supposed to be just like a weird twisted scene in that context. But like, you think about it, and it's like he's getting frustrated about it. It's like it's so much like the morals he was taught coming into conflict with the morals of the world around him.
Mhm.
4 I don't think is a good movie, but it is very funny.
It does have
I-
boo.
Yeah, and I do think it is kind of like metatextual about the state of the franchise too. Like with the guy showing up in the middle and it's like, you're supposed to be scary. Why are you not?
Four is, it's a lot. It's a movie that like challenges you. That's what
I
makes
think
movies
if-
good, right?
Yeah, I think if 4 never got a theatrical release.
No, it was
and
the
it was
film
just, like,
festival circuit.
Yeah, I know it did film festival circuit, and because I remember how it went, film festival circuit, and then Renee Zellweger and
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey had another big release, and then another studio bought the rights to the film and recut it to put it in theaters as like Texas Chainsaw 4 to capitalize on it. I think if it was like film festival circuit straight to home video, I think it would have been more fondly remembered. That it was like, oh, this is a weird little thing they did once, and not a theatrical release.
I don't know. From what I remember about it, it doesn't feel like a professional movie. And not in like the fun way that the first movie is like not professional. I mean in like, this is terrible.
I like the one part where Grampy just leaves the scene.
I forget that one.
There's like a part where like at the dinner something happens. I think someone punches someone else in the face, and like the grandpa just like opens his eyes, looks around, and just walks out of the scene, never to be seen again for the rest of the movie.
That is pretty good. You watch me every night. That's not weird out of context.
Did anyone watch the latest Super Mario Galaxy trailer? Yeah, I mean I didn't watch it. I saw part of it. I know. To quote Joel, Joshy's in it.
Joshi's competing. So that's Vinny. Joshi's in it. Joshi's competing. Oh, that's like an actual. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't used. I forgot that Orga made that noise.
My opinion on the first Mario movie was this fine. It was one of those ones where it's like, yeah, it's competent, maybe not for me, but it's good.
Just, I don't know, I saw it. It was whatever. It was okay. I sort of like took it on its own terms. It was just kind of trying to be boring and safe.
Yeah, like that was the worst thing I can say about it. Is it's very,
like
very safe.
Say what
of
you
a
will.
movie.
Say what you will about that live action movie. It's memorable.
Yeah.
Like it's memorably weird. Dare I say fun on its own.
And I know the director's cut is apparently legitimately good.
It's not.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's not really a director's cut. It's like a fan cut that like reinserts random deleted shots in a very haphazard way.
I know it got an official release recently, though.
Did it?
Yeah, like there was like a special release of it.
This would be news to me.
I think like the main thing I felt about it is like, oh, I wish Sonic could get an animated film.
I've seen like the comparison picture of like someone drawing the Mario movie, and it's like colorful and it's got all the characters, you know, and then it's like the Sonic movie and he's doing like the white woman stare with like his arms crossed, and like he's like standing next to it like a JPEG of a man with like a gray robot next to him.
And like I like the Sonic movie. They've gotten like progressively better as
Yes.
time goes on.
It's just
like
aesthetically,
I thought the first one.
aesthetically they don't.
Yeah.
It would work better as an animated thing.
Aesthetically, it's very MCU coded.
A little bit. They kind of had to be like strong-armed into including the Sonic stuff in the Sonic movie, because if you remember how it started.
Yeah.
Can't be much more of a mess as the finished cut of Grizzly 2. I saw that recently. It's not even good to watch out of curiosity. Have you heard of this?
I know Grizzly 2. I haven't seen the finished. I know. Like George Clooney's inexplicably in it. Charlie
In one
Sheen's
scene.
inexplicably
In one
it.
scene.
Yeah.
And Laura Dern is also in it in one scene.
I think like the one time I did watch Grizzly 2 was the work print version, and it was like when I was 12.
That's kind of still the best way to watch it, because the finished version, okay. My biggest pet peeve is mixed sort of aesthetics, mixed sort of like obviously mixed technology. And you don't get more mixed than including modern stock footage with a film
Oh, I
shot in the
remember this.
80s.
I did see this.
It's so bad.
And they CG like the baby bear getting shot.
Yeah, it's like a wide shot of the mother and the baby, and like it looks like Go Animate or something.
Because I remember from the work print, it wasn't. I thought it was very specifically like the bear didn't really have a motivation. The bear was just evil. Like I was interpreting, maybe the bear's even undead. Like maybe it is the first grizzly, and it's just like messed up.
Yeah, Gwen, it's insane how much. Okay, I'm quoting her directly. It's insane how much New York Ninja had way less to work with, but was put together like 1,000% better. Have you heard of New York Ninja?
I have not.
Okay, so there was this movie that was shot in the 90s. It was shelved, I think, because the guy ran out of money. And like 30 years later, Vinegar Syndrome went in and redubbed the whole thing. And like it's a really fun bad movie now. Like they managed to salvage what was there, and they didn't even have the dialogue. They made up all the dialogue. They made the story up because they had so little to work with, and it's like 1,000,000,000 times better than Grizzly 2.
Odd. Everything I've heard about Vinegar Syndrome sounds like they're like an A+ like film release label.
I'm sorry.
Like, I've never heard anything bad about them.
I've been looking at chat. I'm bad at video games.
It's fine.
Mine are better.
Next round, jump kick only.
Okay. They had no script, they just had to guess where things were, and then lip-synced all the dialogue.
I said jump kicks only.
You're right.
I meant dive kicks. What's the fighting? Is the fighting game Dive Kick the one with like the only buttons are jump and kick?
Shit. The camera really likes it when you do this. Sorry, my buttons are getting cross. My ping is bad. We're gonna run out the timer. Have I seen Orca? Yes, I have seen Orca. It's not a bad movie. I mean, it kind of is. It's very goofy, but like, I don't know. I kind of like the spin they do on the Jaws formula by just making it literally Moby Dick and giving the creature a pathos. Yeah, what did I hear?
Did you hear about the sequel to Orca they wanted to do like immediately after?
No.
They wanted De Laurentiis wanted to do Kong versus Orca.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
It would have been so good.
Okay, we're
no
having a
laws
rematch
anymore.
again. Fuck everything.
Kong versus Orca would have been the funniest movie of all time.
Just stay out of the water, dude.
2 hours of the sea snake scene from King Kong Escapes.
Hey.
Oh, damn!
I win. What's my opinion on 76 Kong? I appreciate it more whenever I see it, but it's still just kind of a half-formed movie. It feels like a half-formed idea for a Kong remake. It doesn't quite reach like a distinct anything. It just kind of like, it's this kind of gray sludge of a movie to me.
It was the first Kong movie I saw growing up. So I have a soft spot for it, and I like the big snake. I think the way they kill the big snake is really screwed up for no reason, and I think it's very funny.
Gotta earn that PG rating, you know? Oh yeah, I heard about The Legend of King Kong.
I think Kong 76 might also be the horniest Kong movie.
Needlessly so, I would say. Just like the thing with Anne and Kong is better updated as a friendship. That's something I thought the Peter Jackson one did pretty well. It shouldn't go anywhere further than that.
I think the Peter Jackson one is still very like romantic coded, especially with the ice skating.
I don't know, like it's more of like they both kind of understand each other.
But isn't a good relationship built on that?
I guess, but like that doesn't make it romantic. I didn't get that reading.
It felt very Beauty and the Beast, especially with the ice skating part. That's
I guess
how
so.
I read it.
But you know, there's no scene where he's like blowing on her and she's like enjoying it. That goes too far, I think.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's very like it's not like Kong 76 is depicting it as a romance 100% unambiguously. The Jackson one is a little bit more sensible in how it handles that portions, even though in other ways it's worse than some of the other ones.
Oh yeah, the natives are a separate topic.
It's insane to me that the natives 33 version are more respectful depiction.
They're speaking. They're speaking full sentences, and they have a culture beyond growling. Whatever.
Have you ever read the original Kong novel?
I have not.
They fucking hate King Kong, and the narrator, at least the third person
The
omniscient
detestable
narrator,
ape.
hates the apes so much.
The
And like when
foul
he
beast.
falls, it's like, I think it's good that he died.
The good riddance to that foul creature. Have I seen King Kong Lives? Yeah, I enjoyed it more than the first one, honestly. It's a worse movie. Absolutely. But,
It's very Toku though in how it goes. It's like
more
It's
because
more-
it's just like we see a guy in a suit fighting like miniatures. And
it's the type of movie I would see. What's that film label that releases the weird like Toku films and also Amityville Toilet?
SRS?
Yeah, it's like a very like if this was a movie made in Japan, this would be an SRS release.
I can kind of see it.
There would also be inexplicably a scene where like a baby is abandoned.
It's like
I'm still thinking about.
Oh yeah, the baby from War of the God Monsters, was it?
Yeah, I have not stopped thinking about it.
King Kong Lives feels like a movie that should have like come out 5 years sooner than it did. Like it feels like a very late movie.
Like,
10
I'm
years
happy
ago,
it exists.
Is mad.
I'm so happy it exists because I watch it and like, because like at that time like Toho wanted to do like an 80s like King Kong movie, like a Godzilla vs. Kong update, and it feels like a peek into what that would have looked like.
Might have been better.
I mean, in terms of like at least effects. Well, the effects probably would have been better
As
too.
in movie, I mean.
Oh yeah.
If they went into it with like Godzilla vs. Biollante money, you know, that could have been something.
I wonder if the studio that made the Winnie the Pooh horror movie is going to make a King Kong slasher movie when it goes in the public domain. The funny thing is, though, that, like, I think a movie that brands itself King Kong horror movie is a very sensible idea, because like King Kong's always had horror elements, even though it's like it's adventure fantasy sort of in like how it presents it. Like,
you know, it's not going to be
Skull
smart,
Island's-
though. You know, they're not going to be smart about it.
The weird thing is the Blood and Honey people have been getting progressively better at movies.
That is true. I have heard the sequel's better.
And from what I'm seeing about the Bambi horror movie and the Pinocchio horror movie, it's like, oh, there's like practical effects in this, and they're like thinking a lot about it. And Robert Englund is in the Pinocchio one.
Oh.
He's voicing Jiminy Cricket, who I believe is practical, like it's a puppet.
I kind of just walked into that one. Heisei Kong, would Kawakita have given him a beam? They got something with the lightning. Yeah, that would have required them to get physical. I don't know if they could do that.
I would imagine, like, because 100%, I think if Toho did a Toho, like a Godzilla versus Kong and Heisei, Kong would have been like the hero monster again, because I think that would have been first half of that, like, of the Heisei series where it's like Godzilla is the bad guy. I think Kong would have won, but I think the whole thing would have been like Kong just needs to get close.
Just
But it's the beam keeping him at bay the whole time.
It's probably like a King Ghidorah situation.
Yeah. Oh, they did want to use Mechani-Kong really badly, too. That might have been exactly what happened, though.
They had like a whole Fantastic Voyage thing planned. They were gonna go inside Godzilla while he fought Mechani-Kong.
They should bring back Godzilla Unmade, those audio dramas that was happened when we couldn't have a G-Fest because of the plague.
Kafafi. The barrier bounce was strategic, you see.
What company is this? Hold up. Okay, the company disappeared. Wait.
Baytel. Pray tell.
You got baited the same way the AI Megalon does. Didn't they use Mechani-Kong in the Godzilla manga? They did, because no one was checking the manga. They did not care.
Right. Not falling for that.
That was like the one. Was the one benefit for like culturally being less connected in the '90s, was that there was right stuff that other countries that made media just got away with.
Yeah. I could do one more match
Like
for the record.
Okay.
Let's go. Pray for me, chat.
Like I think like like I think like now in the current Godzilla manga, which I've been hearing mixed things about, but I don't know for myself. I think if they tried to put Mechani-Kong in there would be lawsuits out the ass.
I think Toho can actually use Mechani-Kong. Like, it's theirs. That's their creation.
It technically showed up in a Rankin Bass cartoon first.
Okay, so I think it might still be Rankin Bass. Whoever still wants to hold on to that.
So the weird thing is Rankin Bass's like rights are split, that like one company bought like a certain year to a certain year and the other company bought the rest of it. And I don't know where the King Kong show lies in that.
Hell. How about that?
And also it was, I think the King Kong show was animated by Toei. And the funny thing is, because like some of those episodes of that cartoon are lost also, which is funny. The funny thing is, I did at one point directly email like Toei's like English customer service side to be like, "Hey, I'm not asking for it. I'm just asking if you have it, like in your archives." I did not get a response. I just cold emailed them.
Unless you're asking about One Piece, I don't think they care. Not to be too pragmatic about it.
Who out here ranking they bass?
I think the Quarter Pounder is pretty cool.
God.
Orga's arms are just they're game changing.
How many episodes of the King Kong show are still lost media? I think it's like 60% of them, and like some of the ones we do have are like a camera recording a screen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One of the lost episodes of the Kong show is called Kong is Missing.
It's a lost cause. Gonna get you with my big steppy hands.
Monster. Fight.
Yeah, we're remixing it a little bit this time.
Who the fuck is Orga anyways? Nemesis, so Orga is from a movie called Godzilla 2000. He is a imperfect clone of Godzilla, made by aliens who can't survive in our atmosphere, so they use Godzilla's DNA to like acquaint with it. He does try to eat Godzilla at the end of the movie.
Naturally.
And it was funny that it's 2000, like both, like I think the English cut especially, which is I think it's the one time I think the English cut is better, because it's just is a couple minutes cut from it, and for some reason it's just more tightly edited because of that. The American theatrical cut.
It's also
and
got
I
new
like
sound design. I will swear by that original score though. I don't like the Porter Robertson score.
Yeah, there's a perfect version of this movie somewhere.
Yeah.
But like, it's usually when people are like, I haven't seen one. This is normally it's usually the first Godzilla movie I pick, because it's like it's just very solid.
It's quintessentially just a Godzilla movie. It was made to be that, and it is a very good one.
And I think the human cast is really solid too. Like I always remember that cast, even like the bit parts of it. But it's funny that every time we get to the scene where he starts eating Godzilla, the more internet-minded friends go,
"Oh no!" they get like a twinkle in their eye, and there's like a new type's flash sound effect.
And it's funny because Sheldon, we were showing our friend Connor the movie, and Sheldon goes like at that scene, maybe we should have picked a different one, and Connor goes, no, I don't think we could have watched a different one. I think it was always going to be this one.
Orga has $1.
Is the script for Orca versus King Kong lost? I don't think it ever got into the scripting process. I think it's just a thing De Laurentiis said for like 6 weeks.
Don't worry, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do one more. We'll do one more movie. We got Orca. We got. Anyways, here's a sequel to something else. His attention span just
is funny.
Yeah, his attention span just goes everywhere. But
Who
yeah.
was the actress he called ugly, and that when she auditioned for Anne in that movie? I know it was some insane thing you said.
It was like I think she was a model at the time.
De Laurentiis, Kong 76 calls ugly. I'm just keyword searching this. Meryl Streep.
Meryl
Streep, 1976. Hold on. I think he might be deranged. I mean, she just has strong cheekbones. He might be deranged.
Anyways, that's all I've got for this week. You
Yeah.
want it next same
I'm
time
su-
next week, maybe? Question mark.
I'm gonna ask a question because I do have to do because I have a stream scheduled with a Sonic YouTuber for Monday. Um, I know you've played a little bit of it. Would you want to join me on my Sonic Rumble giveaway stream?
Sure. Sure. All right.
Did
Yeah.
you- Yeah, because I have to give away some of these codes before they expire.
All right. All right. I'll join for that tomorrow. Have a good week, everyone. Have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bada bing, bada boom. Brush your teeth. Eat your vegetables. Stay in school if that's good for you. I'm gonna hit stop streaming.